Alright guys, so hello Greenbelt. It is week B, second week of 2021. I'm still going by total though. I think it's week 47 total. Yeah, 47B total. So we are going to start with something similar to what we did earlier this week. I'm going to give you 45 seconds, or 45 seconds times 3. Each of those 45-second blocks. First one, you need to do mountain climbers. I'm going to show you mountain climbers. You're going to get down into push-up position. One knee comes up, and then while it's going back, the other knee comes up. Like that. Okay? Alright, so mountain climbers. The next 45 seconds, let's see. Russian twists. So, Russian twists. Sit down. Go down about halfway. Turn to one side, and then turn to the other. One side, the other. One side, the other. Okay? So that's what you do. Make sure you're about halfway down. Because if you're sitting up like this, it's doing nothing. If you're laying down, it's doing nothing. But if you're right here, it works your abs. Alright, last thing I want you to do is just jumping jacks. So we've got mountain climbers, Russian twists, and jumping jacks. Cool? Alright, ready, get set, go. Alright guys, so before working your self-defense, we are going to work on your, kick. If you remember, that is a hook kick. So, you need a piece of wall. Let me move you closer to my wall, so I need this piece of wall. We're going to start with side kicks. So if you remember, hook kick, start with side kick. So, hand on the wall, chamber for a side kick up. Here's a side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now switch sides. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now, we'll add the hook in. Make sure your hips are loose. Whoosh. Okay, ready? Chamber. Near the side kick, a little off center. And then we're going to drag the hook around and bring it to a round kick chamber. Okay, ready? Here, kick, hook, chamber. Down. Kick, hook, chamber. Down. Chamber, kick, hook, chamber. Down. One more. Kick, hook, down. Other side. chamber, down, kick, hook, chamber, down, kick, hook, chamber, down, chamber, down, one more, kick, hook, chamber, down. Alright, high five. Now, we're going to put together one more. So, I'm just going to say chamber, kick, and down. Okay, so chamber, kick, hook, chamber, down. Sorry, adding in the second chamber. Ready? Chamber, kick, and hook, chamber, down. Chamber, kick, and hook, chamber, down. Chamber, kick, and hook, chamber, down. One more. Chamber, kick, and hook, chamber, down. Other side. Chamber, kick, and hook, chamber, down. Chamber, kick, hook, chamber, down. Chamber, kick, hook, down. One more. Hook, chamber, down. Alright, now, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I want you to practice it on both sides. Start with it broken down like that if you need to, and then pick it up. Cool? Ready, get, set, go. Alright, so now we're going to work on a sparring combination with your hook kick. So, you're going to start front leg, hook kick towards the chest stomach area, and then we're going to roundhouse kick the head. So, hook, round, without putting your foot down. Alright, for now you can start with putting your foot down if you need to. So, hook, down, round the head. Okay? And then you can put it together. Hook, round. Alright? Now try on this side. Hook, down, round. Hook, round, and together. Hook, round. So, quick exchange a little bit when you do sparring. For example, you might point your toes for your hook kick. After when you hook, that way you get more distance. Or your chambers aren't going to be as defined as when you do them in a form. You know, they're kind of just thrown out there instead of focusing on that Sidekick chamber. And that's okay, as long as you remember when we do our forms, we need to do them with technique. Remember, accuracy is about right thing at the right place, or at the right time, same thing. You, using your kick with less chambers, would be accurate in a sparring match, that's their time. But using it with chambers, would be accurate for your form. Because that's the right time to be doing it with this beautiful chamber is a perfect technique, right? When you're sparring, you're kind of trying to be fast. Right? You still want some technique, because obviously if you're just like, it's not going to get you anywhere either. So, I want you to practice that combination 2 ways. One way that would be accurate for sparring, and one way that would be accurate for your form. Cool? I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Ready, get set, go. Alright, so now you're just going to finish the combo. You're going to throw hook to the chest, round to the head, and finish it with any hand technique you want. First thing comes to mind is me is back fist punch. Don't use that one since I just did it. That'll be my example. So sorry, so here, hook, round, ba ba ba. Alright, anything with your hand you do after that. Cool? Make sure you show where you're hitting too. Like I would probably back fist the head and then punch the chest. Or I could back fist chest, punch that. They look different, right? So I have to show the difference. Cool? Alright. So you're going to finish that and then practice it like you're sparring. So you're shadow boxing. You're moving around while you're doing that combo. Alright, ready, get set, go. Alright, so now we're going to work on your self-defense. Your self-defense, the attack is a hair grab. But I need to show you how to grab hair first. Okay, you're going to do this on yourself. I'm going to show you on her first. So, not like this. Alright, this is like a 5-year-old. She can pull away. Alright. hurt a little bit. You know, her pulling away, my fingers get caught, but she can still pull away. What you do is, when you grab hair as a, attack, your fingers go against their scalp and then make a fist. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. You can move her around and pull. If it doesn't hurt, you're doing it wrong. So I'm going to show you if I do it on myself. I'm going to take my hand, my fingers against my scalp, super tight, and then make a fist. Right? It should already hurt, and then you can pull, and you really aren't going very far. It's not like when someone pulls your hair like this. This doesn't hurt as much. You put your fingers underneath, grab, and pull. If you don't have enough hair for this, it's way harder. Just put your hand here. Okay? Okay, so rub your hair. If it doesn't hurt, you're doing it wrong. Make sure you're going against your scalp and then pulling. Alright, 1 sec. There, alright. Now we're going to get to the tense part. So, I'm going to go on the ground so I can show you what you're going to do. First, I'm going to show you on her. Alright, I grab her hair. She's going to take her hands, both of them, and press against my hand. Alright, a couple ways you can do this. She could also take her, that's one way that I show a lot, but she could also take the palm heel on both her hands. She's going to put one hand down and the other one on top of it and press right above my knuckles. Right, both ways you're pressing right above my knuckles. I'm going to show you how you can try this on the ground, on yourself. Yes, your hair, you got like a nice beehive going, you know? Alright, here's the ground. Take one hand, make a fist, place it on the ground like this. Alright, you're pushing against, their head, so you have something to push against. So, that's what the floor is representing. Take the palm heel of this hand, and place it right above your knuckles, like there. Okay? And push. It will make your hand open up like that. If it doesn't, you're doing it wrong. You can also move back and forth a little bit if it doesn't work like that or like that. Okay? Then you put your hand on the ground and smush it open. On the ground. Smush. If your hand doesn't open, you might be pushing right on your knuckles. Like that. I don't know if you can really see what I'm doing. Like right there. It's not going to do anything. Or, I've had a couple people push on like their fingers. Yeah, that's not going to do anything either. You need to push right above the knuckles on the hand. You could also be pushing too far up, where you're really just pushing on the wrist, and like that's not going to open their hand. Right above the knuckles. So, try that both times. That's really what you're doing. You can weave your fingers and push in the same spot, or do like that. Alright. I'll make you tall again. Okay. There we go. Now, this isn't the right height. What the heck?
No, you didn't go up far enough on the one, the second one.
Is that the right height?
I think so. They can see me and my hair, so.
Alright, so I'm going to grab and pull. When you do the self-defense on somebody or they're attacking you, you lace your fingers in, you make a fist, and you pull down. They want you to come with you. Now, wherever the head goes, the body follows. And I'll show you. First, I'll show you without grabbing her hair. If I push her head this way, she can't exactly make her body stay. Except for, if I push just a teeny bit, then she bend her neck. But any more than that, she can't make her body stay. It's different than if I grabbed her arm and pulled it that way or this way, It can go wherever it wants. If I grabbed her foot, I can push it. She might fall over, but she's not fully following, right? But with the head, you got an inch or two, and after that, it's going to move with you. So if I had her in a hair grab, if I want her to come this way with me, she really doesn't have a choice. She can't pull back like she could. When I grab her wrist, if she pulls back and she drops her weight, she can fight against that. But if I'm holding her hair and she pulls back, it just hurts her. It's like when I do a choke and if she steps into it, or if it's like mugger's hold, like this choke, and she decides to step back, yeah, she's just walking into me. It's not helping her. If you go anywhere in either of those, it's not going to help you very much. She steps forward, You know, it might help her briefly, but I can still, you know. So what she's going to do is put her hand on the top of my head, on top of her, whoa. Yeah, put your hands on top of my head. There we go. Hands on top of my fist, and push down as she steps back, like that, and brings her head down. That way, she can get my hand where she wants it to. She tries to bring my hand down while she's doing this. So she has to bring her head down because she wants to bring my hand down. If she doesn't bring her head down, and she, you know, she doesn't do this right, she's gonna be pulling on her own hair, right? She's going to, at the same time, do this in super slow motion, smush, step back, and bring her head down. Then she's going to grab, turkey head, turkey butt, and she has me in a nice wrist lock. Now, she's in control, not me. Who's in control here? Me. Who's in control? Because I can move wherever I want. Who's in control here?
Me.
Because she can do more of what she wants, right? Even if I tried to punch her, see, she has more control. Whereas here, if she tried to punch me, she might be able to get one punch in, but like, you know? So, this self-defense. This is the main part of self-defense. There's a throw in this. It's called hair grab kataguruma. Kataguruma is the name of the throw. We'll get there later. So she smushes and steps back and brings her head down. Then she grabs turkey head, turkey butt, and holds. If you don't know, you might go for a sec. Turkey head, turkey butt is if you make a hand turkey, you know, where like stick your hand in paint and stick it on a piece of paper, you trace your hand, you make a turkey. The thumb is the head. You're grabbing the meat of the thumb right here. So, naturally, if this is the head, the other side has to be the butt. Right there. So you're grabbing the blade of the hand and the meat of the thumb. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. She pushes down and steps back. Grabs my hand and has me a nice wrist lock. She's moving my hand back towards the rest of me, towards my arm, not the other way. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. She's moving it towards my arm. It's going to bend me over if she does it right. Okay, so I'm going to practice that in the air. Let me show you what it looks like first. Someone grabs your head. You smush, step back, and bring your head down. Ready? Smush, step back, bring your head down. Turkey head, turkey butt, and peel it away from you. One more time. Someone grabs your head. Smush, step back, grab, and peel. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to practice that on your own. After you've practiced it on your own in the air, if you have someone at home who wants to grab your hair, let them. But make sure they do it right, you know? Make sure they grab your hair right and not like a 2-year-old. This is pointless. Okay? Ready? Get set. Go. Alright guys, so that's all we're going to do today. Hopefully you learned something about hook kicks, sparring, and your self-defense. Make sure you practice your hook kick and your self-defense before next B video, because if you don't, you're going to forget everything you're doing. It just happens. Practice both those things at least once, and between now and then you're going to forget it all, and then you have to relearn it, then you'll forget it and relearn it. It's just a cycle. Okay? Alright, ready? Bye.